Hello, this is Hypnotherapist Scott Burke of scottburke.com and .co.uk. Now, the reason for this, though it's a video, it's really more of an audio presentation, is to discuss hypnotherapy which could be available to those in Badenoch, Strathspey, mainly Aviemore, Kingussie, Newtonmore, that part of the world. And at the time of this recording, yes, I'm available down in Aviemore and other places as well. In terms of venues, there's not one definitive venue. I'm looking into different options at the moment. But suffice it to say, yes, I will come to Aviemore. The reason why I'm doing this is that, one, I actually do go to Aviemore quite a lot anyway. I've got a good friend who stays down there. But the alternative is for people to come to Inverness, where I'm mostly based, my main practice is, and if you can do that, great. Of course, I would recommend that. But really, I go to other places like Fortrose, Dingwall, Tain, Nairn, Inverness, Wick, etc. But there doesn't seem to be much really or truly available in the Aviemore area. And similar to what I'm doing in Fortrose and in Dingwall, is to find a suitable venue, not a practice that I own, a suitable venue that I can go to and do hypnotherapy, mostly for groups, namely for smoking, for weight loss, has to be said, but indeed anything else, but, providing the interest and the commitment is there, but starting with smoking and weight loss, of course. So if you're listening to this and you're in Aviemore, Badenoch, Strathspey, Newtonmore, Kingussie area, and you're thinking, well, yes, I would like to, for somebody to come down here, or go down to Aviemore and work and offer my services to yourself or people you know, etc. Then do let me know. I'm just generally talking freely here, as I would do in my normal work. And the purpose of this video or audio is to introduce myself. To make it clear that I'm a full-time professional. I have been so since 1998. If you go to scottburke.com, there's our bits of information there as well. But really, it's a case of saying to people in the Aviemore area that if this is of interest to you, I will go down. There's plenty of venues I can work from. I know the hotels there, for example, relatively well. Particularly, obviously, mostly a McDonald's chain, but there's also the Colin Bridge. So there's not a problem with that. In terms of finding venues, it's a question of the interest. And the real reason, well, one of the main reasons for why offering this now more so than before, apart from mentioning, obviously on the website, it does mention Aviemore briefly in terms of monthly events, is cost. If you're travelling from Aviemore to Inverness return by car, you're talking, a couple of gallons, with 3 gallons of petrol is not unusual, plus all the other expenses that go with it as well, and it fairly adds up. So I guess from a customer point of view, is that if somebody's able to come down to Aviemore and offer X, even if it is a group event, then that's obviously going to be financially more favourable. And normally when I work with somebody in a private one-to-one, there's normally 3 appointments for most things. It's not repeating the same thing 3 times either. It's very, very thorough. So if I was travelling to Aviemore to say to do a group event, what you'd be getting is like the best of the 3 sessions. So you need to set aside a good couple of hours, and you also get subsequent work sent to you as well. And of course, the benefit then becomes that if you're doing well, and you should, but you maybe feel that you might need one additional session one-to-one privately, then yes, if there's enough interest, yes, then come down to Aviemore. Worst case, you travel once to Inverness, but realistically you won't do that unless you've seen the benefits. So let's state the blatantly obvious. Let's take something like smoking. If you smoke one a day, yes, and it's £5 a packet from conventional cigarettes, and that's cheap, you're looking at £90 a year. So it doesn't take much to see from a smoking point of view how you can save money from helping yourself. Same thing could be applied to weight loss as well. I find myself saying this a lot. If you find yourself spending, say, 50p a day on something that you don't need, say 300 days a year, like for 2 months for Christmas, etc., that's still £150. It's a lot of money. So you can put that to good use and have fun and all the rest of it as well. So most of the obviously smoking and weight are the Generally speaking, the two most common things I work with, but there are other things as well. Phobias like flying. Flying is quite popular. The fear of flying, I wouldn't say it's popular, but it's certainly a popular thing that people ask for help with. Things like exams, driving tests, anything that's, I guess, you might call psychosomatic or psychological, whereby the person knows what's what, but just needs to flick a switch and think differently. And that's where I come in as well. So the work is very thorough, very much working with you. Yes, I can go to people's homes as well, if there's adequate interest as well. But really the onus is on yourself. Do you or do you not want to achieve X, wherever X happens to be? If the answer is no, then so be it. If the answer is yes, then very much is up to yourself to take the first steps to, as I said before, to help yourself. But really this audio-video presentation, mostly audio, is really to introduce myself, to say yes, I can come down to Aviemore, and work with people down there. And I love coming down. So I'm very enthusiastic about it myself. So chances are, if I were coming down, probably for a weekend, probably a Saturday and a Sunday. So do let me know. And if you have any questions, go to scottburke.com, click on contact. You'll find my details there. Drop me an email. Keep it brief. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Okay? My name is Scott Burke, scottburke.com. Bye for now.